When I started my digital product business, I really thought I knew what I was doing. But now I am really seeing all of the mistakes that I've made. This is week 3 of the Digital Wealth Academy, and I am starting over the right way. I've been selling online for a while, but when I launched my digital product business, I didn't realize that there's a whole strategy behind it. Today, I'm going to share the 5 mistakes that I made and what I've done to fix them since I've been working my way through the Digital Wealth Academy. Mistake number 1, jumping in without a clear plan. Now, when I launched my digital product business, Kirkwood Boulevard, if you don't know, quick little plug. When I launched my digital product business, I thought I had a clear plan, or I thought I was just going to design all these products. And because I am a real estate agent, I just assumed that real estate agents wanted website templates and Canva templates and photos and videos. Now, I felt like that this is something that they needed, but I didn't take the time to really do my homework. Now, it's easy for us to say, of course, it's going to sell. I mean, who doesn't need that? But you have to have a clear plan when you're launching digital products. So the plan that I did have was going down a rabbit hole of looking to see what other web designers were providing and what they were offering, and seeing that not too many of them was selling to real estate agents. So I thought, ooh, I have a niche, which I did have a niche, which was selling to real estate agents, but I didn't have a clear plan on how I was going to sell the products, if that makes sense. Now, I knew how to design the products, and that's one thing that I don't want you guys to do is jump in without a clear plan and design things that no one's asked for. I know that real estate agents need website templates or need a website because I see that, but do they want that? So that is the difference. Me knowing that they need websites, but them knowing that they need the website. It's one thing for me to know it, but the person that is actually purchasing the digital product has to know that they need the product. So what I've learned in my 3 weeks of working on Digital Wealth Academy is coming up with a real formula, a real business plan, just being super clear on what it is that I'm selling and making sure that the person that is my ideal client is interested in the product, the digital product that I am selling. So that is one thing that I'm learning in DWA now that I have a course that teaches me how to sell digital products. Now, I didn't have this course when I launched my business. Like I said in my previous video, I purchased the course in January, and I actually started my digital product business in 2023. So I didn't have a clear plan. I had no idea. I just was going down rabbit holes, which took me a long time. It took me longer to launch. And as you can see, I'm starting over. So, I'm 2 years in, and that's what I don't want for you guys. I want you to have a plan on how you're going to sell your digital products. Just making sure that the person that you are targeting, your target market or your ideal client, wants what you're looking for and they're looking to purchase it. So I don't want you guys to make the same mistake that I made and not have a real plan for your digital product business. So let's move on to mistake number 2, although I have tons of them. Mistake number 2 was thinking that my email list will sell my digital product. Now, I have a really good email list of over 8,000 real estate agents, and I just assumed if I make these products, real estate agents, again, need a website. I'm going to email them, I'm going to set them up, and I'm going to make sure and show them all the ways and all the reasons that they need a website. Now, my digital product, if you don't know, I sell website templates to real estate agents. That is one of my digital products. Now I'm starting over with a new digital product, which I'm going to talk about that a little later, about how I have all these products. And honestly, we really want to just start with one product. So even though I do have an email list, I don't want you guys to think that you don't need to set up an email list just because I thought my email list would sell my digital product. A lot of the people on my email list that are real estate agents, I email them about homes. They have not signed up with me saying that they want my digital products. So, it's best to start an email list. If you have not started your email list, or if you have an email list or a cold list, I mean, it doesn't matter how many people are on your list. It could be a list of 10 people. You want people that have opted in to say that I want your lead magnet about digital products, or I want your lead magnet about the homes you're selling, or, the course that you're offering. We want to create a email list. And most of the time, our email list is going to sell our digital products. But what I'm learning in DWA is it has to be people that has opted in for digital products. Okay, so you don't want to just use some list that you have, and we definitely don't want to buy a list. Okay, we want people to say, I want this product. And so you're going to be emailing them about that product. I am going to create a video in Flowdesk, another video just showing you guys how to segment out your emails. So you want your emails, you want everyone to sign up. These people signed up for digital products. This person signed up for, I'm a real estate agent, so I do investment meetups. I do all kinds of, home buying seminars, which clients sign up for that. But you want people who are opting in to say that they want information about the digital product that you're selling. So that's something else I learned in DWA about setting up your emails and making sure that you have a list and making sure that those people that are on your list has opted into the digital product that you're offering. So let's move on to number 3. Mistake number 3 is trying to sell to everyone. Okay. Like I said, I'm a real estate agent. So my target market was real estate agents. Now with my new digital product, I'm focused on Gen X women who want to sell and create digital products. But for this, I'm going to talk about, the mistakes that I made with my digital product business. So number 3 is trying to sell to everyone. I'm a real estate agent. All real estate agents need a website. And as I said before, I think that all real estate agents need a website, but really honestly, I needed to niche down what real estate agents, who is the real estate agent that needs a website? Is it new agents? Is it agents that have been in the business for a long time? Is it agents that have been in 5 years? Who is that person that I'm trying to target? I need to really we need to really think about, who is that person? What's the age of that person? Is it moms? Is it dads? Is it singles? Is it people that work with men? Is it, who is it? So I was trying to sell to all real estate agents, and not every agent needs a website. I think every real estate agent needs a website, but then you come across those agents that are like, I've been selling real estate for so long. Like, what do I need? All my clients are, referrals. I don't need a website. So not niching down and, focusing on one person. We think that we want to target everyone because we're like, everyone needs my digital product. Well, no, because if you're trying to sell to everyone, you're selling to no one. So Digital Wealth Academy has taught me to get clarity. That's why now I am focused on one product, which is Digital Wealth Academy, and Gen X women who want to sell digital products. That's it. Not everyone who wants to sell digital products. No, Gen X women, not millennials, not just Gen X. So I have niched down. Digital Wealth Academy has taught me to niche down, who is my target audience? I'm telling you guys, this course is really helping me with my digital product business. Okay, so let's move on to mistake number 4. Mistake number 4, I just spoke about this. I felt like I overcomplicated my offer. I have 4 website templates, 4 matching sets of Canva templates. I also offer reels for real estate agents and stock photos for real estate agents. These are all of the things that I think, I know real estate agents need to grow their social media and to grow their online presence. Honestly, lots of people are not going to take the time and click through all 4 website templates to find out which one will work for them, or take the time to, do I need photos? Do I need videos? I can just get those from Canva, not realizing that I didn't need to start with I think I have 30 products on my website. I have 30 products on my website, which they're all relevant to real estate agents. And I'm thinking, oh, they need all of this, which I still feel like to this day, they need all of it. But honestly, it's okay to start with one product. Sometimes we think one product, just one, we're only starting with one, shouldn't they have options? No, you want to lead them to one thing. That's why there's funnels versus websites. Funnels, if you guys have clicked, I'll leave the links down below. When you click on my funnel, it takes you to one thing. If people start looking around on the full website, they forget what they are there for. I came for this, but I forgot. Oh, they have all of this. Like me, I have about 40 windows open on my computer. and I really want to close them all, but there's things that I need to go back and look at that I may not go back and look at. So it's ideal is to have one product. And that's another thing I learned in DWA is focusing on one person and having one product. I have one product. That's it, which is I'm selling the Digital Wealth Academy. So I would love for you guys to join me in Digital Wealth Academy. I am, like I said, one product, which is the Digital Wealth Academy. I will also have a one, I want to say a one, because I will also be in school. Also, I have a community that will help you guys launch your product faster. Digital Wealth Academy is hosted in school. Our community will be hosted in school, but it's just a smaller community where you can get that one-on-one help, those Q&As, ask questions. We're going to use a lot of the things that they have in Digital Wealth Academy inside of our community, but to really help you focus on what are you offering, who are you offering it to, just to help you like I'm doing right now, starting over. So you're not going to make the mistakes that I made when I launched my digital product business. So let's move on to number 5. Okay, number 5, which I kind of touched on this a little bit in the beginning, is not investing in learning. You guys, I own so many courses. I have a course that's like almost $6,000. I love that course. That course is the course that keeps giving. Like, I really love that course. I have a YouTube course. I have so many courses. Like, I was like, I'm not buying another course. I am just going to figure this out. And instead of me taking the shorter route, I was like going to everybody's website, signing up for their newsletter, seeing what platforms they're using, joining those platforms. Instead of me having the systems in place on how to launch my digital product business, it took me months of going around the world, watching YouTube videos. Okay, what are they talking about here? What are they using here? Should I use this? Should I use that? Oh, I'm going to buy this. I'm not allowed to buy anything else. I'm not allowed to do anything else. I want to save you guys the time that I wasted, because I wasted some time. I wasted some months of going down rabbit holes of looking at everybody's website, seeing what they're offering, what they're using, what they're doing, how they're emailing, what lead magnet they're offering, I don't want that for you guys. So I want to help you guys. I want to help my Gen X women, because I'm only focused on one thing and one product. I want to help you guys in Digital Wealth Academy to come up with a plan so you're not going all over the world. Now, a lot of the things that I'm talking about, I've already done. I've already gone down the rabbit holes. I was one step ahead of you guys. Now I'm 3 weeks ahead of you guys. For anyone who hasn't joined Digital Wealth Academy under me, so you can join into my academy, I'm a few weeks ahead of you guys, but I am a wealth of knowledge. Like, I will help you get your, lead magnet set up. I will help you come up with your niche. I will help you niche down to one thing. So you're not making any of the 5 mistakes that I made. On top of, I'm sure I made some other mistakes. I probably could make like 3 more of these videos of mistakes that I made, but I don't want you guys to do that. I want you to take the shorter route to launching your digital product versus you guys making any of the 5 mistakes that I made, or even more of the mistakes that I made. I want to help you guys launch sooner than later. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. Those were the 5 mistakes I made when I launched my digital product business. I don't want you guys to do the same things that I did. But honestly, thank you to DWA, which is Digital Wealth Academy. I bought this course back in January, and I am just finally going through it again. And again, I'm journaling it here on YouTube, so you guys can just see how I'm growing, how I'm learning, and I want the same thing for you guys. So if you want to get on this journey with me, click the link down below. I'll leave it down in the description. If you want to join me in Digital Wealth Academy, you are more than welcome to join me. I am here to help you guys any way that I can. So I want to invite you guys to join me in DWA, which is Digital Wealth Academy, so I can help you guys get your business in order. A little bit of hand holding, a little bit of peer-to-peer. Well, a lot of peer-to-peer, and some Q&A, some lives, so you can get your questions answered, so I can help you guys launch your digital products. So again, I am Cher Allen, and I'm going to leave it right here. Okay. Alrighty, you guys. So let's launch these products. Alrighty. Okay. Bye, you guys.